Alright, so I was getting ready to film this, and just before I did, I was looking around on Facebook, and a few of my friends shared this picture that I've seen a few times before, and I don't even know why I'm mentioning it in this video, but it kind of drives me crazy. It's a little cartoon of if the Titanic sank in 2016, which I'm pretty sure I've seen like 2014, 2015, so on and so forth versions of it. And it's basically got everybody in the water holding up a smartphone and recording it. And I'm sorry, but first of all, of course, people would be recording that in some form. It's a friggin' disaster. You can't tell me you wouldn't be doing it. But also, I mean, what is this issue people have with, like, people recording things with their phones? It's like, the only reason people didn't do that in the past is because it was really friggin' hard to record anything at that point in history. If it was possible to record the sinking of the Titanic and people were able to do it in a handheld device, you can't tell me that wouldn't have been happening. Anyway, I guess I'm going to create a little credit here to cut these off. Hello, all my Kinvians. It has been a while, needless to say. Just so you all know, I did record a spoiler-free review for the latest Ghostbusters movie. I'm going to be re-recording that, and I made a bit of a rant about it as well. But if I do post that at all, it will be a separate video. I don't know yet whether or not it's actually going to go up. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about just the recent haul of stuff that I have gotten a hold of. For stuff that you can look forward to in future Papakin Media videos, whether they be very soon upcoming Papakin Media videos, or some that might occur a little bit further in the future. But got a lot of stuff to cover here, so let's get right into it. The biggest and best one, I have to say, is a present that I got for my birthday back on July 6th, and it is a present from my wife, from my parents, from our friends. Like, they all chipped in to get me this, and I still am just blown away that they got me this. But I'm getting old. Yeah. They got me a free PlayStation 4 for my birthday. And I just, like I was saying, even now, I'm just blown away by the fact that they got me this. It was completely unexpected. And usually I'm able to figure these things out pretty easily. But no, they got me really good with this surprise, and I'm just blown away by it. Now, as you can see, well, I'm recording this pretty much the day before I put it up. Maybe 2 days before I put it up, and you might be wondering, well, you got this back on July 6th, why don't you have it set up? Well, it's because, well, I've kind of used the excuse that I keep forgetting, but the fact is that once I get it set up and I start playing some of the games, there's a good chance I'm going to get so, like, sucked in by it that I might start to let some of my other priorities go on the wayside. So this is going to be set up soon, and I am going to be playing with some of my friends. I just haven't done it yet because I worry that I might let my priorities sway a bit, which isn't always a bad thing, but that's why it hasn't happened yet. But also, my most awesome friend Alec, who his parents are also the ones that chipped in for this PlayStation 4, got me Fallout 4. Now, this is not technically, it's not the first Fallout game I will be playing. It's not the first Fallout game I've owned. I played the first Fallout. My phone is not muted. But, I've played the original Fallout, and I know it's a classic, but I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't. And I haven't played Fallout 3. I recently got it for my PlayStation 3, but I haven't played it yet. I don't know why. So this will essentially be my first, most likely my first official gameplay of a Fallout game. At least one that, for all intents and purposes, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to enjoy to some degree. It's like, I know people have been a bit disappointed by the story mode or whatever, but I mean, I have nothing really to base it on other than my experience with the first game. Now, moving on from there, and again, it's like, you know, if any of you are watching this that chipped in on getting me that present, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm still blown away that you all got me that. But moving on, the next bit for the haul, well, one thing that has to do with the PlayStation 4, unlike the PlayStation 3, in order to really do anything online, you have to have a PlayStation Plus membership or a PlayStation Plus account. So I went to GameStop. I know I usually try to avoid them, but they had a nice deal going on at the time. I got a 1 year of PlayStation Plus and Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. And the cool thing about this game is I actually haven't played any of the Uncharted games yet. I think I played a demo of the second game, maybe. I think it might have been a demo on the PlayStation Network. But I've never actually played any of these games in their entirety, so that is something I'm definitely looking forward to doing in the near future. Possibly streaming. Actually, yeah, I might start doing that with the PlayStation 4. I might start doing some Twitch streaming that way. Let me know what you all think about that. That could be a lot of fun. But moving on from there, I don't know what to touch on next. Oh, well, this is related. And so some of this stuff is essentially things that I've ordered either through the Amazon Prime, like Prime Day or whatever it was. So I got some really good discounts there, and a few other things also come from different websites, but I'll touch on those as I come to them. But this is one that definitely caught my eye. It's a charging stand compatible with the PlayStation 4, and apparently, if everything... Oh yeah, it does actually have 2 built-in fans to dispense heat from your console, improve the operational lifespan, which, honestly, from some things I've heard, apparently the PlayStation 4s are kind of susceptible to overheating. Not as bad as the PlayStation, not the PlayStation, but the Xbox 360s were, but still, in comparison to the Xbox One, they are unfortunately susceptible to overheating, so having this will be nice. And then it also has some setups for like some USB outlets and everything, but I think I got this for like $5, maybe 10 on Prime Day, so yeah, pretty sweet deal. And I just knocked over all the games. Anyway, up next is a game that I've really been looking forward to. Hopefully I can enjoy it as much as I want to, considering I don't know all of the characters involved, but Dragon Quest Heroes. Now, those of you that know I enjoy Hyrule Warriors. That is the theme of it, isn't it? Yeah, it's basically... Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I mean, it's made by it has to do with the same company, but it's also through Square Enix. But anyway, to the best of my knowledge, this is basically the Dragon Quest games, or Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, done in the form of the Dynasty Warriors games and the Hyrule Warriors games. Now, although I haven't played all of the Dragon Quest games, I am hoping that I'll be able to still enjoy this enough. I do see there's at least one character from Dragon Quest VIII, which I have on PlayStation 2, although I never completely beat that game. Maybe that's actually an upcoming stream that could happen, or like a series of streams. I'm really getting excited for that possible idea. But yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes, can't talk. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that. So those are 3, technically 5 really cool games if you count the collection as 3 different games for the PlayStation 4, and I'm also soon going to be getting Grand Theft Auto 5 so that I can play the online version with my friend Alec, who just seems to absolutely love playing that aspect of the Grand Theft Auto. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to doing so much with the PlayStation 4, and I hope you all might hopefully be looking forward to some of that content and streams that might be coming from that. But moving on a little bit more, well, actually, there's not much here. A very long HD TV cable, which will hopefully allow for cool things. No big deal there. A new charger, which is pretty and pink. I actually got 2 of these. The other went to my wife. For her, it's just so she can have it on hand, and for me, it's so that I can play Pokemon Go and my phone not die 5 times faster than it should. Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Go, and I might be writing a review for that, so just so you know. Let me know if you all play that or not. Anyway, moving on. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, I have a few things coming up, but before I get there, I did order a couple of shirts from Woot.com. Now, for those of you that have never been to Woot.com, it's basically another one of those sites that provides different discounts, and one of their major draws is the different t-shirts that they have on there all the time. They did that before websites like the Yeti and some others existed, to the best of my knowledge. But I did order a couple of shirts, and I am curious whether or not I got both of them or just one. Though, ooh, both of them arrived. Excellent. Yeah, it smells all vinegary and stuff. I hate that. I do, it just needs a good wash and it'll get out. But this one is great, considering I just mentioned Pokemon Go. What was I say? Catching them all is my cardio. I absolutely love that. And the shirt itself it's very soft, very nice. Once I get that gross vinegary smell out of it, it'll be even better. But yeah, definitely looking forward to, well, it's a completely black shirt, so might not be wearing it too much like during the day when it's super sunny. But still, it's a fun little shirt to have all the same. And then the next one, I think a lot of you are really going to be excited about, because it does indicate something coming up very soon. And I'm so glad I got this shirt before it began. But I won't even say anything. I'll just bring it up. Yes! Yes! Anyway, yeah. So, if you don't know what that's from, you might not be excited for what it indicates. Also smells like vinegar. But for those of you that do know what that's from, coming very soon. Very soon. Very excited about that. And just a couple of things left here to show you. Games-wise, I got some pretty sweet hauls from my good friend Tony's business, Gamerheads, including basically a buy 3 for $5 deal as far as games go. To show you the, well, not the ones that weren't for that like super cheap deal, but first up, for the Wii, I have the SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1. Now, that might not, make you super excited on first hand, but for those of you that that you know what SNK is all about, especially some of the old arcade games, it's like I'm just so looking forward to playing this, and I'm absolutely happy that I can play Wii games on the Wii U. That way I can play it straight through, and it can be a fun little stream. It's gonna be so fun. My next little pickup here is the Devil May Cry HD collection for the PlayStation 3. I don't know if they've re-released this for the PlayStation 4 or not. Probably not. But I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love these games. Devil May Cry 3 definitely being the one that I love the absolute most. The original Devil May Cry, great game. I have issues with the ending that, well, I'm probably going to stream it at some point, so you'll find out my thoughts there. Devil May Cry 2 is admittedly the weakest of them, but I still found it to be an enjoyable game. It was, I would say it's probably the best one to introduce people to the series with, just as far as the gameplay goes. Maybe not so much the story, because if I remember correctly, the story's not that great. But yeah, just gameplay-wise, it's a good place to start. Now, other than that, getting to the discount ones that I found, I'll actually show the one that I think is an awesome find very last, but all of these, I believe, are PlayStation 2 games. Yes, they are. So the first one is a game called Barbarian. Never heard of it before. The graphics look interesting enough. It has RPG elements, of course, what doesn't these days? And yeah, it's from Titus, which could be a good thing. Seems like I remember the Titus logo being associated with some pretty good games in the past, or maybe I'm just completely wrong there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this a try. Next up is one that unfortunately doesn't have an actual case. I might try and print out a little art, some art for it. But Unreal Tournament on the PlayStation 2. Now, I know a lot of people that played Unreal Tournament on their PCs when I was in college. Never was able to do it myself on my own PCs because it was it just wasn't strong enough to play that game. But I'm interested to see what kind of game this is on the PlayStation 2. It should be pretty fun, admittedly. And then finally, the one that I think was, I would have paid, you know, the $5 for this one by itself. Samurai Warriors. And this is the very first one. Actually, let me check the disc. I think... Okay, yeah. They, luckily my friend Tony at his business, Gamerheads, which if you're in the Twin Cities, I highly recommend if you're ever around the Southdale Mall. They have the ability to clean and buff the DVDs/CDs, or the discs, rather, so that you don't have to worry about scratches and stuff. But definitely looking forward to giving this a try, because again, I've tried some of the Dynasty Warriors games, really enjoy them, love Hyrule Warriors, looking forward to Dragon Quest Heroes, and now Samurai Warriors, which, again, I'm so looking forward to getting into this. But okay, those are all the games. The last little bit that I want to share with you all, and I know this is a very unorganized haul, but hopefully you all are enjoying this. I found some snacks that I'm going to be doing for an upcoming episode of Snackin'. Now, I know I mentioned this in a previous video, but I am going to be redoing all of my reviews for the Jerky XP products, because they have a lot of new products out. And also, I just feel like all of it needs to be done in one, or at least all of it that exists as of the time I record that review. But at the Mall of America, I did come across this store, and just so I don't forget the name of it, it's called Tomodachi. And it is an adorable little shop that has all kinds of Japanese merchandise. There's another store in the mall as well, I forget their name. But they have some similar merchandise. Mostly, it's a little bit smaller, but anyway, the place I'm talking about right now is Tomodachi. And some of the things I'm looking forward to trying on air, or well, not on air, but on camera here for you all, is, thank goodness for the price tags that actually have the names in English. Otherwise, I would have no idea what these are. But this is called Ume Candy. It's spelled U-M-E, so if I mispronounce that, let me know. But looks fairly interesting. Looking forward to that. Oh, and they actually have the nutritional values in English on the back. So again, that is very helpful. Nice. So yep, that's one. I think I'm actually probably going to do all of these in one video just because, you know, they're from the same store. And this one, I would thankfully be able to tell you, well, at least the name anyway, and it's Mario Candy. And maybe I'll actually, I don't know. Do you all think I should sort of do a little review of these while I'm playing some Super Mario Maker? Or, again, just include it in an episode of Snacking while I'm reviewing these candies? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. The next one is, oh no, it broke. Oh well, it's still mostly together. But this one is called the Jolly Pop Happy Apple. And it looks kind of gross, admittedly, because it just kind of looks like a splat. But I assume it's basically green apple candy. And from what I remember, it's admittedly a bit expensive for a sucker its size, but lollipop like they used to be, natural color, homely taste, and it doesn't say on here, but I remember the sign saying that it's organic, so, you know, hopefully that means it's a good thing, and hopefully the $9 spent on it is worth it. We'll see. And then one last item that I could not find an English name for, but yeah, I found it to be kind of appropriate to at least try, since I mentioned Pokemon Go earlier, but it is a candy or maybe a cookie of sorts having to do with Pokemon. Or pocket monsters, as it is called in Japan. And yeah, unfortunately, I have no idea what this what this one has going into it. I'll see if I can at least find some additional information before recording the video. That way I might at least be able to tell you all the name. Or, again, I'll hold it up there. If any of you have tried this, or if any of you have had this before and you might have an idea of what it is, please do let me know so that I can have a name to attribute to it. But yeah, and whatever it is version 4, or maybe they're just talking about Pokemon version 4. It's hard to say. But yeah, is there anything else I wanted to... One last thing, and this is also from the Tamagotchi store. So much stuff in the way. I need to clean up my office. Definitely need to clean up... Ow! Sorry about that. Definitely need to clean up my office. But, and I might actually put these in their own separate video because they're not snacks, they're drinks. But, there are so many of these different carbonated soft drinks that I find in these little Japanese stores, or Tamagotchi specifically. And I have 2 flavors here that I'm going to try, and if there's enough time in between, I might try and add another flavor or 2. But the first one I have is coconut flavor. Now, that might seem like a strange one to start with, but I'm a fan of coconut water, so I figured maybe that's a safe place to start. We'll see. And then the other one, which I have no idea if I'm even pronouncing the name right, or what it's going to taste like, but lychee flavor. So yeah, that's the one that I am most curious about, and probably the one that I'll save for the very last of that particular video. I saw a few other flavors I might try for orange or strawberry. Actually, strawberry would probably be a good one to at least start with. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff here ready to start recording about. There's going to be more discovering videos coming out soon. Things are still stressful on my end. There's still a lot of stuff I'm working through, but I am very happy to say that with your all's support and just the support of my family and friends, I'm thankfully in a much better place. I am feeling so much better about things, and just overall, I'm enjoying life again. And I know that might sound kind of strange or even ridiculous to think. It's like, why wouldn't you be enjoying life to begin with? But yeah, these last few weeks, I've started to really be able to feel like I enjoy life again, and it has just had me so motivated to get back into these videos, with more of a focus definitely on the discovering videos, on doing reviews, as opposed to video game stuff, which won't be going away, but it will be much less of a focus on the channel until I'm able to give myself more time to do that, shall we say. But yeah, as you can tell, so much stuff here, a lot to look forward to. I would love to hear any of your all's thoughts about these things. If you have any other flavor suggestions you would like to see me try, definitely do let me know. Again, if you know what this is called, please let me know. I can at least tell that I need to have it before the end of September, which the video will definitely happen before then. But yeah, just a whole lot of stuff and a whole lot of crap in my office I need to clean up. But alright, everyone, again, thank you so much for sticking with me through this time that I've been taking a break. It has been much, much needed. Thank you to all of the new subscribers. I think this channel has actually increased by at least 30 subscribers since I decided to go on that break, or since, the decision was made to go on that break. And for all of you new people, welcome, and I thank you for enjoying the things on my channel you've watched so far, and I hope that what is yet to come will be to your enjoyment as well. As always, let me know your thoughts about any of this, anything you'd potentially like to see in the future on the channel down below. Obviously, there's only so much I can do holding a full-time job and everything, but, it's just the way it is. And, well, this video went on a lot longer than I expected, but again, there was just a whole lot to talk about, a whole lot to show you all. And I'm just happy, and I have you all to thank for that. I have all of you all, my friends, my family, colleagues, just all of you Ken Beans out there. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being there, for all of your kind words, and for sticking with me through this time. And yeah, I don't know what'll be coming next. Hopefully it'll be a discovering video or something. I don't know at this point. After I clean this place up, I need to set myself up a schedule. So, anyway, until next time, everyone, I am Papa Ken, and I will see you on the next video.